So on the Tuesday, circuit training will be done. This may include squats, skipping, burpees, squat jumps, press-ups and sprints. So some of this will be done anaerobically, 80 to 90% of max heart rate. This will increase maximum performance capacity, and some will be done aerobically, so it's like a long workout, and this can help reduce body fat. On the Wednesday, it's a rest day, so a brisk walk will be done, and developmental stretches. On the Thursday, Zumba will be done. This is a 45-minute workout class and in an aerobic training zone, 70 to 80% of max heart rate. And this will help burn calories. As well as this, it's fun and reduces the likelihood of tedium occurring. Static stretches can be done as a warm-up, and for cool down, this is normally all included in the class, but for cool down it will just be reducing the heart rate slowly. On Friday, lane swimming is done. This is good as it burns calories. As well as this, it uses many muscles within the body and makes the heart and lungs work harder and strengthening them. For lane swimming as a warm-up, 10 minutes on the exercise bike and dynamic and static stretches. And for cool down, just reduce the intensity that you're swimming at. And for Saturday, 5 km run. As the aim was to do a 10k run at the end of the 6 weeks, this 5k run is seen as training for that 10k to prepare the client, and it also will burn fat whilst doing so. On the Saturday, that's a rest day, so PNF stretches and the brisk walk. So week 5. So on the Monday we have a swim. The chosen strokes that will be done is backstroke and breaststroke, and this is aerobic training zone, 70 to 80% max heart rate, dynamic and static stretches, and 5 minutes on the exercise bike as a warm-up. Cool down, just reduce the rate at which you're swimming at and do some leisurely laps. Tuesday is a rest day, so brisk walk, PNF stretches. Wednesday, yoga. So yoga is good as the client has a full-time job and a family. This can be deemed as stressful, and therefore yoga helps relax the client. Yoga can help stretch your muscles and increase range of movement, and can help with the flexibility of the client. So on Thursday we have a Zumba class. This can burn a lot of fat as it is a high intensity dance workout. Friday we have an alternate walk and run. This can help with weight loss as it's an interval training, and the run will be about 2 minutes with 1 minute walk in between, 60 to 70% max heart rate. Warm up, static stretches and dynamic stretches. Cool down, just walk to slowly reduce the heart rate. Saturday we're going to have another 5k run to prepare for that 10k at the end of the 6 weeks. So for the warm up, the client is going to jog from their house to the park. This will also increase the length of the run, so it might be more like a 7k run even. And then a cool down, just briskly walk back from the park run. The Sunday is a rest day, so brisk walk and PNF stretches. So now we're on the final week. We're going to go for a light jog on the Monday. So this will be about 30 minutes at 60 to 70% of max heart rate to burn some more fat. Static stretches and dynamic stretches as a warm-up, and cool down, just slowly decreasing that heart rate to 50 to 60% of maximum heart rate. This is done as we want to burn that last bit of fat that we needed. Tuesday, circuit training, so we might have squats, squats, burpees, skipping, press ups, and for the warm up, 10 minutes on an exercise bike just to loosen up those muscles and get them warm and ready. Cool down, 10-minute walk on the treadmill just to decrease that heart rate slowly. Wednesday is going to be a rest day, so brisk dog walk again and developmental stretches. Thursday is going to be a Zumba session again, as we need that last burst of fat burning. Friday is lane swimming, 25 minutes in aerobic training zone. This can be done quite leisurely because we want to rest for the Saturday, as we'll come on to in a minute. So for the warm up for the swimming, we're going to do 10 minutes on the exercise bike and dynamic and static stretches. Cool down is we're going to reduce the intensity of the swimming and maybe foam roll just to decrease the likelihood that cramping may happen. So on the Saturday, we can see that we finally made it to the 10k park run. So this is achieving the goal that was set at the beginning of the 6 weeks that the client wanted to achieve. So as a warm up, we're going to walk to the park and then we're going to do dynamic and static stretches just before we start the race, the run. As a cool down, we're going to walk back from the park and then just make sure we've stretched out. This will burn fat as well. And then on the last Sunday, this is a rest day, so we're just going to do a brisk walk or maybe cycling instead, and then PNF stretches as well. And instead of lane swimming on the Friday, the client can always participate in a canoeing or kayaking session, as this can change it up a bit. So now we're going on to client 2.